Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm back home. Apologies to you guys, first of all, that I look ridiculous. I need a haircut. I'm about to go to get my haircut now. Yeah, when I signed the contract, they told me 2 weeks. Here we are 2 months later, so sorry there's been no videos for a while. On the good side, it's given me enough money to be able to fund creating my own house in the future. That's saved away in a pot. I do want that to happen. It's slowly manifesting itself into reality. It's not going to be in the the immediate future. It's going to be some point next year, but I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be really good. Yeah, so all good. I tested, well, again I'm going to have to say sorry, I didn't take my camera with me because I thought I was only going to be 2 weeks. I'd only just filmed an airport video when I left, so I thought 2 weeks, there's no point in doing another one. Obviously if I'd have realised I was going to be 2 months, I would have taken it, so unfortunately there's no videos in Dubai this time. I'll take it next time. I did obviously smell for fragrances going through the airport coming home. I smelt quite a few things. Is it Casual Life or something like that? The new Ferragamo. We had the Womo, which to me was a bit underwhelming. I didn't understand the hype on that personally. It didn't wow me at all. They've got a new Casual Life one. Again, I smelt it. I don't know what to say other than it just smells like a generic designer fragrance. It didn't speak to me at all personally. I smelt the Tuscan Soul line, the luxury line was there. I smelled those. They were okay, they're just not my taste. It's not something I would buy. They didn't strike a chord with me. I smelt some new Tom Fords that I'd not smelled. Unfortunately, the Oud Mineral, the new Oud, it was empty. The tester was empty, and it didn't even smell from the nozzle. It was that empty, so I didn't really get a good feel for that, unfortunately. I tested some new Amouage fragrances that I've never seen before. They had unusual, long names. They weren't like Fate Woman or Reflection Woman. It was like Lilac something. It was like a more poetic, longer name. Different coloured bottles. I'm sorry I can't remember them. I'll have to talk about those specifically in another video, maybe. I didn't particularly enjoy them, although they weren't bad. They just not. They were women's fragrances, but they didn't really chime with me. The biggest disappointment for me was smelling the new Amouage, which was called Figment Man and Figment Woman. Figment Woman, I got a lot of white floral. It was okay. It had a slight, I'm doing this from memory obviously, I think a slight spiced kind of feeling, but a very heavy white floral. Didn't wow me, if I'm honest, but it wasn't a bad fragrance. I would need to spend time with that to form an opinion on it, but I'm not the huge fan of that. Just, it was more simplistic, white floral, smelled like tuberose. The men's version was the disappointment. Huge disappointment. I'm actually a little sad smelling it. Basically, I picked it up, I smelled it for the first time. What I got initially was soil. It smelled like earth, soil, a little bit of a green, foresty kind of vibe with the soil. A little bit unusual. I thought, okay, see what happens next, and I started smelling something 20 seconds into the fragrance, and I was like, oh god. And then 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and I was like shaking my head thinking it can't be. And I was just, after a minute of smelling it, I was just shaking my head in just like, I can't believe what I'm smelling. There was no single doubt. I wouldn't say it if I had any kind of questioning or doubting myself. I 100% know what's in it. It's a pre-made synthetic base material called Animalis. I recognise it instantly. It's so unique. There's nothing that smells like it. It's very unique. It's cheap. It's I'm just surprised a niche luxury fragrance house would use it. I find that really disappointing. It took over the fragrance. It's the dominant note that you smell. I honestly couldn't believe it. I was very disappointed. I think to me it's lazy is the word for a perfumer to use that much of it. And I don't know, it's a little sad for the art. I mean, you can look at it different ways. It's a perfume material, you make use of the palette given to you. What's wrong with using it? The way I look at it is that because it's a pre-made base, what I mean by that is it's not just a note. It's not like using one note. This is an accord. It's a pre-made accord. It's complex. It's a whole base in itself. That's the disappointing thing. Is done for you. What it does is it smells like a combination of incense, civet, and animal-like notes and tones. There's an unusual element to it that's very hard to describe how it smells. But yeah, it's an accord that's very unique, and 100% that's what's in Figment Man. That lasts for the whole of the fragrance because Animalis is a very long-lasting synthetic, between 10 to 12 hours. It outlasts almost everything in the fragrance. Also, there is an added incense that I feel like what they've done is Animalis is the balls of the fragrance. That's 100% definitely the balls of the fragrance. There's an added incense accord behind that, giving it a richer incense base. There is also the soil note doesn't actually go away. It lasts the whole length of the fragrance. What it does is it just tones down. It's very soily and earthy in the opening, and then it mellows out, but it never goes away. It's still there, mixed with this Animalis, with just an enhanced incense. Very disappointing. I'm still shaking my head. I genuinely can't believe it's used in a luxury fragrance. You expect it in cheaper fragrances, but not in a niche house like Amouage that's meant to be sold to kings. This is Animalis, so I know what it smells like. Obviously, I've dabbled using this myself. I know that you need to use a fair amount for it to have that kind of impact, where it takes over the fragrance and that's all you can smell. So yeah, disappointing. If you're a self kind of indie perfumer, you're doing what I'm doing and you're learning yourself, I recommend testing these bases because you'll find lots of houses that use these things. This is called Animalis. Look it up. Get hold of it if you want to. You'll recognise it, I promise you. An average nose can recognise that in Figment Man. I don't think you need to be trained. It's that unique that it's easily recognisable. I have smelt this before in another fragrance, commercial fragrance, in another brand. I don't feel like I can mention the brand that I've smelt it in already because I don't want the owner to fall out with me. I did actually mention it to the owner and it got a little bit heated. I probably should have kept my mouth shut, but I did mention that I could tell what it was. It kind of affected my appreciation of the fragrance because when I recognise something, it just takes away the magic for me. I can't get past that's what I'm smelling. So it's had that effect on me before with another fragrance. Unfortunately, yeah, it's done it again with a much more expensive fragrance, which is disappointing. Yeah, so I've rambled enough about that. If Isabella is watching, who won the fragrance contest for Horror Babylon, I'm so sorry you've had to wait so long. I did send Isabella a sample in the post, so she's actually smelled it and given me really nice feedback that she really likes it, which is super nice. But with being away for what I thought was 2 weeks, I was going to post it when I got back, and then obviously 2 months later she's still not got it, so I am posting this right now today, so you'll have it soon, and I'm really sorry you've had to wait 2 months for it. The only other one I need to post is for Timmy from Imagine Scent. He was moving to Nevada, so I waited till he moved. His is almost finished. His was the most hardest to make. It was really difficult to make because of he wanted an idea of a white floral opening with spearmint that transformed into a blood rose, like a blood accord with rose, with like a church incense thing. Yeah, the blood rose bit is the hardest part of the fragrance for it to balance with the white floral opening. It's kind of complicated to make that, so I'm not 100% with it. I still want to mess around with it a little bit more, but you should have that within the next, I want to say 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm working on it. That's it. Normal videos soon. I've got lots to review. I bought some stuff. I ordered a Matriarch. I've got La Rive, which is beautiful. They actually did I buy that on a sale? Yeah, I'm sure I did. I think she did a 40% off sale just before I left for Dubai, so I snapped that up. It's beautiful. It's Indian jasmine with African sandalwood, and you know I love sandalwood. I'm actually not a huge fan of jasmine, but the way that smells is so smooth and sexy and beautiful. I just love the way she blends, and everything just has harmony, and you can smell the quality, which I like, which I don't smell in other fragrances. Yeah, I ordered some more from Matriarch while I was in Dubai. I bought they do leather bracelets, which I've not seen before on the website. I noticed it, so I picked up a Kazimi scented one. They're actually soaked in the perfume. So I've got a leather bracelet that's going to smell of Kazimi, which is awesome, because I do like wearing the leather things. If you've seen my travel videos and stuff, you'll notice me wearing them. And what else did I get? I got the Kazimi incense cones. Matriarch incense cones are amazing. If you've not tried them, I recommend them. They're affordable and they smell great. They fill up the whole house. They smell amazing. Very, very similar to the fragrance. Yeah. Fantastic. I bought that. What else did I get? I bought a sample of Timmy's new fragrance. Timmy did a collaboration with Christy for a fragrance inspired by, a tropical island in Thailand. So one of the notes in there is coconut and tropical fruits. This is very different for Christy. I think this is she's stepped into a new area here, though. She's not done a tropical summer fragrance, so this will be very interesting to see her take on that. So I've ordered a sample of that, so looking forward to reviewing that. Congratulations to Timmy as well for having that happen. That's awesome. I don't really have any summer fragrances, and if anyone can do it, Christy can, right? So looking forward to that. No news other than I might film a video on my vlog channel to explain exactly what I did while I was in Dubai. I dropped my phone and broke it while I was away, so I lost all the a lot of pictures and videos I took on my phone went away. I managed to recover the SD card from it, so I've got some that were saved to the SD card, but a lot must have been saved on the internal memory of the phone. I've lost all those, so half of my stuff's missing. I'm going to try and do a video explaining exactly what my work involves and what I do. It might be a bit boring, so it'll be on the vlog channel. If anyone's interested, I will link it in this channel as well, so you can go across to watch on the other channel. For people that are interested, it might not be interesting to anybody, I don't know, but I'll do it anyway. I'll see you guys later with another fragrance review very soon. Take care. I'm glad to be home, and Teddy missed me. He gave me a hug for a long time. I think he was in shock when I came through the door. So I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. And I'm off to get my hair cut right now, so this will be gone.